Hello everyone, PALLYtime here. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Sins of the First Scholar Edition. I believe that is the name of the game. I still haven't actually taken the time to read the name of the game. I did go ahead and attune a spell I can actually use. Iron Flesh is its name. And what it's going to allow me to do is, as you could imagine, turn my skin into metal. Now that sounds pretty cool until you realize that metal's really fucking heavy. And all of a sudden, you can't really move too fast. Which, I mean, isn't really a problem with this particular fuck me. Good way to start an hour-long endeavor, isn't it? You're jealous. That's for sure. Anyway, it doesn't hurt this build too much because we aren't very nimble in the first place. But it does increase our physical resistance quite a bit. Now, if we use it against some of these enemies, you may notice that, in particular, these guys around this fire area here. Let me light my torch so we could actually see where we're going. These guys actually have a dark spell effect on their weapons. So even though we resist a bit more physical damage, we're not actually going to be absorbing too much extra damage from these guys. Here. We can walk up to this guy. You can see what I'm talking about. See it? It's like glowing with a shadow, which may not make sense until you actually look at it. So, down here in this pit somewhere is a weapon that I love more than anything. It's not as good as it was in Dark Souls 1. It's nowhere near as good as it was, but it's still a pretty phenomenal weapon. I'm gonna go down there just to show it to you. Like I said, I've been encouraging you guys to play along with me at home, so if you have been doing that, then this is a pretty good place to go to get a strength weapon. Now, you don't have to play this build at home. I don't expect you to do that, because this build may not be for everyone. But something that is for everyone is a good fucking weapon. And there is one of those down here. So we've made it all the way down to the bottom. There's going to be some enemies down here, some torchbearers. These guys with the dark damage on their weapons, they hit so fucking hard. I actually might die. Here. Let's just walk away and drink our Estus. So before we get too far into this, this is episode number 11. Episode number 11 on my channel for any series. Well, for most series, is a 1 hour long special. That means everything that goes into making the video takes longer. The recording, the processing, the editing, the rendering, and the uploading takes ages. So if you would be so kind as to like this video, leave a comment telling me what your favorite food is. And of course, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, because fuck you. Why haven't you done it already? Why haven't you done it already? What's your problem? Okay, did I miss the weapon? I feel like I did. I didn't go up here. Normally these 1 hour long episodes end up being like 14 gigs in file size. Just a giant file. I'm gonna find this weapon. I know it's up one of these. I don't know if this is the right one or not. I think this one goes all the way up to the top. Yes, it does. Well, it's around here somewhere. It's been a while. You'll have to excuse my ignorance. What does it say? Be wary of ambush. Well, shit. I've already been ambushed. Is there another one? This leads up to the top. This leads down. There are some items on the ground down here. Or it's very possible the weapon is no longer here. Of course, the Scholar Edition does move a lot of stuff around. Is it here? I know it's one of these ladders that leads up and then there's a platform, basically. Ah, here it is. Here it is, hopefully. I did a lot of looking around for this. The Great Club. The Bam Bam Stick. One of the best weapons in existence. We can actually use it right now. Does a ton of damage per swing. The reason it's not as good as it was... Oh my god, look how heavy it is, though. The reason it's not as good as it was in Dark Souls 1 is mostly because, like, the animations on it are all different. Oh, hey, Ultima, you're looking good, buddy. So like previously you used to be able to roll. Let me two-hand it. You used to be able to roll and do your light attack. It would just slam the ground and it would have some AoE damage around the point of impact, which is really, really strong in just about every situation. Wow, 20 life gems. And was one of the most reliable ways of dealing damage to someone. Its R2, I believe, is the same. Yeah, it's so crazy good. The R1's a little different when two-handing. What about this attack? I don't know. I don't remember all the things. I just know that some of the things that made the weapon so special all of a sudden didn't feel as special. I didn't like it as much. That is another fragrant branch of yore as we make it through that area. And somewhere on the left here is going to be a bonfire. I guess we have to go through here first. Yeah, this looks familiar. And there we go, a bonfire. Beautiful. Now there's a ton of items in this place. And again, just like whatever this place was called, the gutter. We can't get all of them until the late game, so I am going to be missing some of them. We need certain items to basically go back and access those areas. Now, one of the things we did loot down in the hole was the prisoner's hood, which has the same effect as our trader's hood, or whatever it's called. Rags worn by imprisoned hollows. This appears to have been worn on the head. Judging by its looks and apparent virtues, this really is no more than a tattered scrap of cloth. It still carries the stench of a hollow. So, I mean, as far as resistance is, it's not very good. But as far as weight, it should be pretty light. It only weighs 0.8, whereas the hood is 2.6. So we save a little bit of weight by wearing it. But mostly the helm slot in that I've been dedicating the helm slot to just item discovery. So realistically speaking, this won't have much of an impact here. It's just a hood. It's the only reason we have it, so we discover more items. Now, this area is a bitch. So there are many, many safe points in here where you could stand and not be attacked by things, but I don't remember where they are. So, like, basically these statues are just a bunch of assholes, and I was just invaded by that guy again. He invaded us at the last Bastille. So, let's make him run through all that poison. Yeah, man, go through all that poison. Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Hold on, can we stop him? I don't think he was actually poisoned. That's unfortunate. Well, go ahead. Fight me on the edge. Go ahead. I'll wait here. So who is this guy? What's his story? Ouch. Ouch. He certainly hits hard. He has a lot of health, several thousand. I'm not too worried about him. Yeah, walk into the statues, man. Go ahead. Oh, how do you miss from point blank? He's trying jumping attacks and shit. We're not gonna have any of that. We're not gonna have any of that. Sit down. I was not expecting him to roll. I was hoping I could knock him off the side. He actually hit through my stamina there. Left me pretty vulnerable, but didn't act on it. Yeah, we should just be able to finish him off. Or he'll roll. Okay. Alright, Forlorn. Why don't you get poisoned? God, that would be funny. Why can't you do that for me? So one thing you could do if you're trying to be super safe in here is actually take out a bow and shoot off the faces of all these stupid little statues. Like I've been doing, you can run through here. If you walk, you really are pretty susceptible to a lot of damage. This place just sucks. It just sucks. I'm gonna try to wait here for a little while. Let this poison kind of deteriorate a little bit. Go ahead and heal ourselves with an Estus. I never did burn that sublime bone dust that we got. I did, however, buy a shit ton of life gems, which apparently I'm gonna need. Hello, scary little thing. Uh-oh, are you gonna get poisoned? I got poisoned. It's okay. We're only human. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not what you are. So, they just kind of spawn out of these holes And I don't remember which ones, so I'm really just gonna be going through my rock candy like crazy. Just trying to stay alive here. I'm not dodging any of these poison things. I'm not fast enough. We're not meant to be fast. A Chateau and Great Magic Weapon, which is an intelligence buff for your weapon. Lets you do a lot more damage with every single auto attack after you put it on your weapon. I don't know if it's the best. I don't know why that puddle's on fire, but shit, if you want to walk into it, I can keep you right here. That's fine. Just bring our shield out and let this guy die. Fuck yeah. Next level strategies. Now we need to eat. We need to eat really quick. And like I said, I could be shooting these heads off the statues. I could be going in with the melee weapon and attacking them, but fuck it. Basically, that's my reasoning. Kind of hoping I could kill this thing before it attacked, but we're just one swing off. So that's either because we didn't upgrade our weapon enough or because we didn't upgrade our stamina enough. You can kind of blame it on both of those things because we weren't able to swing our weapon enough times. Not sure what I looted there. I was trying to move very quickly. One more swing. Perfect. We can't go in here, right? This is off limits? Correct, off limits. This is a great place to farm one of the crafting materials. I can't remember which one. I think it's the shit. Am I dead? Not dead. Not dead. Is this an NPC? I can't tell. He's bowing. Oh, let me back up. Hold on, let me back up. Let me kill my thing. If he is a player, he'll probably wait for me to kill it. He was having some trouble with that with that barrel there. Oh god, a shield break? Fuck! Fuck! Okay. Come at me, bro. I don't think this is a player at all. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, maybe it is. I'm so confused, I don't know how to tell! People can have spaces in their names now! What kind of pandemonium is that shit? Man, you're doing such a good job blocking PRIMAL. Holy shit. Nailed it. Is he gonna fall off? Bye. Oh, of course he lived. Of course he just happened to fall onto that. I'm not going to that ledge. He's kind of stuck down there. So, I mean, that's fun. See you later, Mr. Invader! He's kind of stuck there, so... Let's make our way through here pretty quick. I knew there were more of the eyeball monsters, I just didn't remember where. And if memory serves... Yeah, there's another bonfire right over here. Fuck, it's blocked! Well, we have enough of these. We have enough of the fragrant branches, I think. So we'll just go ahead and use one of those. Again, I bought one from a vendor, and we found 2 or 3 while we were down here. So, we're not going to be able to sit down, but we should be able to light it. Yeah! So, that invader's just going to kind of hang out on that ledge. And wait, this should be a good indicator. Cannot rest. Okay. So, I think that is a player. I don't know. I'm just taking my time though, man. As I walk into that thing and get eaten alive. I don't have anything to worry about. He can't get up here. I'm totally safe. And that's hilarious to me. Shit. Well, you got it, Invader. You killed me. Congratulations. Congratulations. If we come back, then we know that he's a NPC. Right? The Ring of Binding. Okay. So, we are just concerned with making it to the boss, and that is it. I guess we'll pick up our souls. But other than that, we're just concerned about making it to the boss. Oh, it was an NPC. I'm not as excited now. I thought it was funnier. Okay, well, you want to just stand right here? I mean, you can kind of get poisoned by everything. That's fine. That's a big weapon you have. It does a lot of damage. What are you using, a door as a shield? Like, what is that? You have a cleaver for a weapon? That's cool. Walk in front of this statue! Get poisoned! Dude, fighting a giant weapon in a tight space, probably not the best idea I've ever had. But you know what? This is working out okay. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm dead here. Woodland Child Gully. Woodland Child Gully. That's a terrible name. Yeah, large titanite shards. Cool. Okay, so this is the boss. This is why we're here. And this is how we are going to obtain our weapon. Here we go. So as you can imagine, he's not much of a talker. He goes through a very significant portion of our stamina bar with every swing. So we're going to try to avoid that as much as possible. Let's go ahead and heal up here. So yeah, we're just going to try to stay behind him, mostly. Probably should try to move him out of this area, though. Let's go ahead and, fuck. Now let's just try to persuade him to back up. Or come towards us. That's a long attack you have there. Yes, it is. Come this way. Okay, this is where we're gonna fight. Right here, right in the middle of the arena. Every time he misses an attack, I'm gonna two-hand my weapon, get some good damage in. And other than that, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I'm not gonna overextend. We're gonna keep rotating to avoid both attacks. This is gonna hurt. Dodged it just in time, though. He's just going to keep trying to vomit that black energy stuff onto us. Not too big of a deal. Good block there. I believe once he hits 50% health, he does get some more attacks. But I don't think I need to worry too much. Good block. So essentially, the Rotten is just a collection of a lot of really miserable people. That's my impression. I think it's true. I'm almost certain it is. Ouch. Can I heal? Nope. Dead. Okay. And this is why we got the bonfire right next to the Rotten. Really, I think this fight would do me a lot of good if I took some armor off and I was a little bit more agile. I think that is the way to win this fight. So maybe I'll do just that. Let's go ahead and get human form. Let's get all of our health. Here we go. Get all of our health. Then let's drop some pounds. We're still gonna wear armor. We're just gonna wear lighter armor, because there's nothing wrong with that. And now 62%, still pretty fucking heavy. It's probably our shield. We don't really need to regain any health. So, there we go. We have a really, really fast roll. Again, that's the main reason we have that shield. It's because it's going to return health to us. Well, fuck me. He's back? What if I just go in? Alright, that works. Hello! Oh, I didn't roll. Didn't roll. Ah! Hold on. Hold on, Mr. Rotten. Hold on. There we go. Alright, you want to fight now? We can fight now. Motherfucker. You're scary. You're scary, Mr. Rotten. I'm not going to try to rush him down or anything, though. I'm going to focus on good dodge timings. Get out of the way of all of his shit. Make sure I don't run out of stamina. Try to keep our health at max health. That was a good sentence. Good job, PALLytime. That was actually a pretty good attack on his part. That one was me just messing up. That was also me messing up. Okay. Okay. Let's try to stay behind him. That's going to be the way to go. I just took my glasses off. This is serious business. Because who needs to see when you can feel with the power of the Force? Isn't that right? Isn't that right? We don't need to get human form again. Our health is close enough. Did I dodge enough poison? Nailed it! Okay, let's go. We'll just two-hand our weapon and make this shit count. He has some really, like, over-exaggerated weapon swings. So in general, I mean, this shit should not be too hard to dodge. Where I run into trouble, and it just happened again there, where I run into trouble is when I try to heal while I'm still in front of him. This is a pretty big fighting area. So I'm just going to walk away from him. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. I have always found him pretty challenging for some reason. I think he just goes against my normal playstyle for some reason. Alright. 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 I need these. Fuck, man. Fuck, man. So none of these shoot poison, if I remember correctly. Okay, we'll let him swing around. We'll let him do his thing. Grab our souls. It'd be really convenient if I could bait him into walking into this. Doesn't look like he takes any damage from the fire. So all that happened was I took damage from the fire. There we go. Now we get our free damage in. Then we just let him come to us. No problem. No problem at all. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Isn't that right, Mr. Rotten? Deal our damage. Make him come to us. Come on, you pieces of shit tied together with chains. You don't look so tough. Good job. I'm just gonna run to the door here. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, he seems to want to do that lunging attack. After, what is this? What is he doing? I don't know what that was. I just got away from it. He seems to really want to do that lunging attack once he's coming in from a distance with his cleaver. That one was different. And that leaves me a pretty big opening to just do whatever. We can hit him pretty hard then. Now again, once he hits 50%, he is going to be doing some different things. His attacks are going to change. We'll run to the door. Come on. Come on, come on. We were in fire there. So instead of sitting there and trading, I'm going to take the opportunity to heal. We're being really safe. Really safe. Probably overly safe. But, you know, I can't deal any damage to him if I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's get away. Come on, Mr. Rotten! Come in! So, he basically, like, supercharged his cleaver with dark energy there. It's the same attack animation, but it does more damage, obviously. Probably has the potential to kill us in one hit. I'm not gonna lie. It's not that good for us. Alright, just gonna get to the door. Just to the door, to the door. Okay, let's chug this. Quick. Dodge it! There we go. We probably could have... No, he's about to explode. I was going to say, we probably could have ended it right there. Probably could have. But because he started channeling that explosion, that's my key to get away. That's my sign to get away. And here we go. The Rotten taken down. Just needed a little bit of a refresher. That's all. Just had to see some of his tactics again. That's a lot of souls. And he also was one of the great souls that we needed to acquire. So we are a little bit further along with the completion of our quest. There's not a bonfire in here? Hurrah for oh, it's this way. Okay. Hurrah for victory! Nice job. Why, thank you. So I'm going to use one of these because I want to see a little bit better. I want to see if I can find one of these shadows that everyone's talking about. The only shadow I see is my own. Now, I don't know if there are any down here, but you know, it's a dark area, so we might as well illuminate it. The petrified something, a simpleton spice, and a skeptic spice. What is a petrified something? Dung pies. It's a lot of souls. I don't know what a petrified something is. Oh well. Is it this? I won't worry about it. I won't worry about it. Just keep on keeping on. Oh, I forgot this was here. Can I do this now? Oh! So, this is one of the DLCs. We're not going to start this yet. We are not going to start this yet. I'm going to do most of the normal game before we start doing this. Pointless. Keep moving and then look carefully. What? What does that mean? Praise the sun, not here. I was kind of hoping I could just sit down at a bonfire here, but I guess that's not the case. Is that not the case? Key required ahead, so I can't even go in yet. Well, all right then. Well, all right then. What did it say? The sign is written here. The sign written here is being channeled from somewhere far away. Okay. So I guess this is just kind of like foreshadowing. This is a place we can go, but we're not able to access it yet. And I actually don't remember what unlocks the DLC. I don't remember at all. But for as of right now, we were victorious. Charmer ahead, therefore listen carefully. Joy ahead. God, they're so confusing. I mean, that's on purpose, right? These are meant to be cryptic. I'm listening carefully, though. And I hear nothing. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Let us go get our weapon. Let us do that. Now, I don't actually have any of the items necessary to upgrade the weapon yet, or at least I believe I don't. We need some dragon bones for that. But in the meantime, we can go here. Now, this is the area above where we fought the last sinner, whichever one it is, I don't remember. And this is the area, or very close to the area, where we're going to go ouch, to unlock a special vendor. A vendor that we saw earlier in the game but didn't interact with because I didn't have any of those fragrant branches of yore available. He should be pretty easy to get to, though. I bet that guy's an invader. He was dressed up just like the archer there. I bet he invades people. Which is cool. Invading in... Oh, I forgot you were here. I've always liked invaders that are in character with the NPCs that are nearby. Like in Dark Souls 1, there used to be a lot of invaders in Anor Londo that would dress up as a Silver Knight and only fight you with Silver Knight weapons and stuff. I always thought that was cool. Those guys on those balconies. God, that sucked. I liked it and I hated it at the same time. Alright, let's just clear out this room nice and easy. Nice and easy. Oh, I missed one. Hello. Hi.
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid. I must thank you, young traveler. I am Strayed, a wandering sorcerer of sorts. I've been a guest for a very long time, but I don't think that anybody will miss me.
So, fun fact, he's the same voice actor as the horse teeth guys from Dark Souls 1 and 2. The big serpent guys, the big snake guys. You know what I'm talking about? With the clip-clop teeth. He's the same voice actor. Alright, just going to clear the room out again really quick. Even if they don't attack us. Better safe than sorry. So he has a lot to say, but I have no interest in any of it. What I do have interest in... Oh, these are new, aren't they? What I do have interest in... Maybe it wasn't from him. Well, shit! Trade? Oh, it's trade. What I do have interest in is a weapon. But I actually don't see it here. So maybe he's not the vendor. Fuck, I really thought he was. So, the Pursuer's Soul, we could use that to get a sword or a shield. The Dragon Rider's Soul, we can use that to get a shield or a bow over here. And basically, these are the different weapons that certain bosses have used that we've killed, and we are able to exchange them for equipment, which I always thought was really, really cool. Always really liked that. Let's just learn his gesture. And I guess we need to unlock a different vendor. So there is one more weapon vendor. And she is located... where is it? She is located... here? I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Now it's a bit stupid to walk in here with this many souls, but I don't plan on staying long. So this area is different though. This guy is brand new. And I don't have my armor on, so I should probably do that too. Can't lock onto these guys, so they do become a bit harder to attack with thrusting weapons, so I'm just going to use my sweeping attacks here. Alright, we have been here, but we have not explored any of this yet. So let's go ahead. We'll just put my equipment back on. Shouldn't take long at all. Okay. I love this shield, by the way. Take a look at it. Just has hands all over it, bloody hands. I believe this shield is in the game because it won an art contest of some kind. I believe that's what I read somewhere. So, that bar at the bottom of the screen, which you just saw for a moment, is is us being cursed from those jars placed around the map that are laughing at us. If we don't want to be cursed, we have to break them. So there's typically not too much of a point in getting human form here because you're just gonna lose that HP anyway. There is a ring that we have already that can kind of lessen the amount of HP you lose when you're hollow, or when you're in this undead form, or whatever you want to call this. Titanite chunk and a petrified dragon bone. Well, wouldn't you know, that dragon bone is exactly what I needed to upgrade our weapon. Okay, I believe I need to go this way, but it's a bit fucking sketchy. So let's grab that item before we go down. Life gem. Go ahead and heal. Oh, there's another one of the invisible guys. They're kind of all over the place. You know, I did think it was weird in the original game. Wait a minute. Those lion guys aren't here. So this area is completely different. Wow. Oh, you little fucking bug thing. So, in the original game, there were these invisible guys only in the forest with the fog. And you never saw them anywhere else. And also, in this area here, there were like big lion guys with axes that you never saw anywhere else. And it just felt, this area in general, this area and the forest of fog prior to it, just felt really disconnected from everywhere else in the game. Like it just didn't fit in anywhere. And also in this area, there was a giant bug. Or a giant, well, here's one of the axe guys. In this area, there was one of those giant petrification toads, which was only in one other area of the game. It was just like they just threw whatever they wanted to in here, and it never made a ton of sense. These guys hit crazy hard, by the way. So I do need to be quite careful. I think he's cursing me too, because I can't get behind him. There we go. I don't hear a vase cursing us, so I'm assuming it's him whenever he hits me. There we go. So, are you the only one? No. And then there's the blonde one, which I never understood either. Before there was one blonde lion. And I had a theory, and I still think it might be true. I had a theory that the blonde one is blonde because he wasn't near the vases that were corrupting everybody else, that were cursing them. And, you know, that kind of makes sense to an extent, but as of right now, they're not really near those vases anyway. Jeez. I'm carrying way too many souls to be out here fighting these guys. Just finish it. We'll go ahead and heal. Hello? Are you friendly? Don't you dare. In short, pointless. Armor ahead. Be wary of regret. Is it not good armor then? You have to use one of your fragrant branches to get through there. But if the armor is a piece of shit, then you waste a fragrant branch. Which, I mean, there's not a lot of. There are not a lot of those. Fuck, you guys hit hard. I don't like it. I don't think I'm going to use it. I mean, I already know the armor I want, and I know it's not there. Pharaoh's Lockstone and a soul of a brave warrior. And nothing else over here. Okay, back on track. I got a little distracted. We are trying to free one of the merchants. And down here is a hellhole, if it's still the same. And it is. So we just need to make sure that we don't get petrified by this mist. Oh, good. My armor is broken. Thank you. Oh, my armor is broken because I walked into the fucking water, by the way. Just for that, it broke my armor. Oh, do I not have the key for this? Where do we get the key? It's locked. Well, shit. I don't remember where to get the key. Twinkling Titanite. There is a guy over up there we can talk to, and he can actually get us in a covenant. And it's a covenant that has, as its final thing, you actually get to fight an extra boss. And it's one of the cooler bosses in the game, I think. Really, really good boss design. No reason to use the Pharaoh's Lockstone here. So I'm not going to sit down. We're fine. I think the only piece of gear that broke, yeah, it was... Everything took a bit of a hit. Everything did, but only my helmet broke. And it looks like we're still getting the item discovery, even though it's broken. So, item required ahead. Yes. So... Dude. They are just trying to make you throw away your fragrant branches here. What the fuck? Okay, we're still getting cursed, which means there's vases nearby. We just lose a little bit of health. I'm not too crazy worried about it. Hello. What are you doing? How's your kids? I like these enemies being here a lot more, though. It makes a lot more sense. And generally speaking, they're a lot harder than the axe guys. The axe guys have very limited range. So you can basically kill them just by walking away, like backpedaling. Whereas the invisible guys, they do like mixed combat. They have bows, they have swords. They can be a lot more aggressive. All right, this guy. I don't think I have the ring to talk to him. I don't think I do. So, that scorpion there doesn't say anything unless you have the appropriate ring to talk to him. But I believe if you do talk to him, you get an item. Is that a player? That's a player. I don't have the ring, so... I mean, I could just sit here all day and try to talk to him and nothing would come of it. And then... Secret ahead, therefore be wary of tough enemy. Go ahead and use this. This wasn't blocked before, not this area right here. We could get back here in the original game. I don't remember what was back there though, so that's why I used my branch. I wanted to find out. You gonna let me backstab you? I would really appreciate it. This would get over a lot quicker. There's our opening. Thank you, sir. One more of those should do the trick quite nicely, or I could just kill you now. Okay. Take care. Say hi to your mother. Alright, so in here. Beware. Oh, shit! Whoa! Whoa! This isn't where you're supposed to be! So, if you guys remember the decapitated guy that we talked to down there, this is actually... Fuck. This is actually right above where his head is. Where we were talking to him. And his body is now here. Before, it used to be somewhere totally different. And to be totally honest, it didn't make any fucking sense to me. But, like, his body was meant for only killing, so... You think, yeah, that's the rest of his set. That's cool. That's cool that it's here now. I don't know why it's here now. I like it. I like it. You know, he was so worried about us running into his body somewhere. That's his head right down there. Yeah, that was nice. Nice little touch. And then this is what we skipped by jumping from there. So, we've done everything. I think we've done everything in this area. Other than talking to the scorpion, which I don't have the ring to talk to him yet. And I don't know where the ring comes from, so that may be something that we just don't do. At least for a little while. Nailed it. One more. One more. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. Fuck. So bad at this video game. Oh, I let a lizard get away. Well, I guess there is a little bit more. I kind of want to repair my weapon first, though, before we do it. You know what? I do have repair powder. I could just go ahead and use them. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Why, hello there, sir. What are you doing? Oh, if I didn't miss that attack, that would have been a just clean-ass kill without him even being able to respond to it. A flame butterfly and 3 torches, man. We're going to be able to carry a fire around forever. For fucking ever. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Unless that's where the key is. How many do I have? How many of the branches of yore do I have? Oh, do I not have any? Did I just use my last one? I think I did. So I can't even go over there to find out if I wanted to. That sucks. All right, let's just get the rest of the items. There is one more of those chests. Ooh, that's a player. There is one more of those chests right over here that we need to use the branch on to get through. And I don't recall that being too spectacular either. But there's just a ton of statues in this area now. Just a ton. I wonder if part of the reason for that is the fact that you would just end up having extra branches at the end of a single playthrough. So maybe this is their way of saying, you know what, you that's a player. God, that's getting scary. Maybe that's their way of saying, you know, you can get these items on New Game Plus or whatever when you play through the game and have a lot more souls to just or have a lot more branches just to go through. That's possible. Above. Oh. Oh. What are you doing? Do I even have a bow? I do have a crossbow. And I actually have the stats to use it too. So yeah, let's how do I? There we go. What were you doing up there? Interesting. Twilight herb. Huh. I don't know the significance of that at all, honestly. The boss is right up ahead, so I'm going to go ahead and use some repair powder. We have 3 of them. They'll just give us a bit more durability on our weapon, almost bringing it back up to full. Boss ahead. Oh, I'm fully aware. I am fully aware. How are people dying out here, though? Woman, therefore, try rear. Oh, it's funny. It's funny. I am going to go ahead and get human form, too. Again, we have, like, so many of these human effigies that there's not much of a reason to not use them. Someone's moving around. Whatever. All right, in we go. Oh, is this the boss? Oh, okay. And of course, she just goes away when you hit her. And then, oh, she's fucking terrifying. Okay. I don't remember how to do this. I know that I'm fucked right here. Come on. All right, you just get in front of her and she slams her things into the ground. Like every woman does, right? Yeah. Exactly like every woman I've ever met. You just let her get in front of you, and then she'll slam her scorpion stingers into the ground. That's how I've attracted every single woman that I've ever had relations with. PALLytime dating advice right there. So we're just going to keep our distance. We're going to wait for her to fuck up. No reason not to. When she dives under the ground, it's really, really easy to die. But she can't go through concrete, so just stand here. I believe that item over there is just like a torch lighter, the flame butterfly thing. So I'm not concerned with that at all. And now she's stunned because she hit her head on the concrete. Nice and easy. Not a very difficult boss at all. She can do some wombo combo stuff with her spells, with those seeking projectiles she had over her head. She can do a lot of damage with those if you let her. But other than that, I mean, this is about as difficult as the fight gets. And look, she's doing that again. So we'll just keep walking away until these start to fire off. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Look at this. Come on, pretty mama. But yeah, I believe this is the sister of that other scorpion that we couldn't talk to. And I think I've never actually done it, so I don't know if it's true. I think I read about it once. If you talk to her brother outside before you fight her, he'll help you kill her on the fight. Is that true? I've never seen that. Because I don't know where to get the ring. Like, I always forget. And now we wait. Look at all these bloodstains. Hurrah for a safe zone. I'll rate that up. I should have rated up the above comment earlier. Telling us about that butterfly. Because I had no idea that butterfly was there. This again. Are you running out of tricks, baby girl? Am I just outperforming you in every way? I'm starting to think I am a little bit. Look at those dodges, though. Just look at those dodges, though. And now, I mean, it is possible to actually cut off those stingers. I just haven't hit them enough. And if you kind of keep your distance in front of her, it does force that attack. So you can actually bait out certain attacks by staying a certain distance. See? Nice and easy. She has no more scorpion stingers. That makes the fight significantly easier. And we'll just finish her off. Beautiful. Now, it's not possible for me to get this item because she didn't slam into it. That's how you get it. You let her tunnel around underneath you, and then she comes up on that and takes the tree down. I have not found it to be too worth it at all. You take a lot of damage. I don't know. A lot of messages here. Fine work. Door? Liarhead. Is this where one of the shadows were? And this is a dick place to add a shadow guy if this is the right place, because, like, there are so many little tiny corridors there. It's a dick move. These guys do an insane amount of damage if memory serves. But that went well. This is the land of the dwarves. This is like Gavlon. They're the same kind of people. Except they don't wheel and deal. They just fucking kill you. That's their idea of a deal. If you're dead on the ground, they can have whatever they want. And it is possible to get their set. Oh, and I guess this is where you get the items to upgrade mundane pieces of equipment. I broke the chest. God, I'm bad at this game. That's the second time I've done that. That could have been a really good item. Shit, man. Shit. Why'd I do that? Oh, I can't believe I did that. There used to be a chest here. There used to be a mimic here. But that's gone, I guess. What still remains, of course, is the bonfire, though. And with this bonfire, I am going to take my 104,000 souls back to Majula Oblongata. And I'm going to use these to level up. Where's our lady friend at? What's she doing? How you doing, baby girl?
I only...
do we have any more shards? No. So we're going to level up. This should be a pretty significant amount of levels. Let's just go ahead and get our strength up to 40. And I'm going to leave it there. We have attunement. We need more faith. So we can do that. And that brings us up to level 80. Actually, I should check. I think I'm just gonna do this. I believe it was 18 faith to use our replenishment miracle, which is what I wanted to use. So let's check. Let's check. Attune. We want to use the replenishment. It was 16. Fuck. That's okay. Now we need a chime to actually use that, so we'll equip that in our left hand. Instead of the pyromancy flame, we are going to be using the cleric sacred chime. And what this is going to allow us to do is cast a health over time spell that will basically give us the effect of a life gem, but over a very long period of time. So cool. We'll burn this sublime bone dust, which will upgrade our Estus Flask to +3, which means it's going to heal us for a lot more. And we should head over to the blacksmith and just talk to him, have a little word. We need to repair my helmet that broke. And then reinforce. Oh, I can actually make this weapon a little bit better with a Titanite chunk. Sure, let's do that. And then reinforce our shield with these large Titanite shards. Cool.
I'll be around if you make it back.
So, pretty big improvements to our character. Pretty big improvements to the theme of our character. The Everlasting Knight. Got a lot more staying power just now. One thing I would like to do just for kicks is to head back to the witch's hut. I guess they're not witches. What are they called? Oh, I don't remember. Anyway, this is the very first bonfire in the game. At the Things Betwixt. And I am gonna make my way up this ladder. I've never actually done this in a video. I know this is where some whips can be obtained, but I don't know what else we can get from this. So these are the birds that just sound awful. We should be able to drop one item at a time.
Yes, you! Give us Silky! Yeah. So nice, so smooth.
So nice, so smooth.
Yeah! Silky smooth!
And then because I gave them that item, they'll replace it with other things. That was a...
Yes, you!
Oh my god. I don't know what that stone does, but I know I'm not going to use these for anything else. So I thought now would be a good idea. I believe you do have to do this one at a time. But it is possible to just drop them all. I'm fairly certain. Let's see. If not, I have a lot of picking up to do. Alright, what do we got? Cracked red eye orb. Cracked blue eye orb. Dark night stone. I don't know what that is. An amber herb. A raw stone. Titanite shards. And a white ring. Oh! What's a white ring? What's that do? Why's it gotta be a white ring? Take the appearance of a phantom. That's amusing, and I don't know why. That's kind of cool. Okay. Well, that's all I really wanted to do. I wasn't really using that ring slot for anything else. Can you invade someone as a red invader? Like if he's doing co-op? Can you invade someone as a red invader and then show up as a white phantom? Because that would be funny. That would seriously be funny. I am going to go ahead and wrap up this video here. We leveled up quite a bit. I believe we're level 80 now. We have our weapon. Almost. We almost have it, but we have our shield. I need to figure out how to get the key to unlock that door down in that death pit. And then we're going to be golden. So I'm going to look into that. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time.